Hello and welcome to my tarot show. This is Angel.elementz tarot, and I am going to be doing a reading. I'm going to do general message. General message, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Messages could be for you or someone you know. Energy is fluid, timeless, so it could be past, present, or future. Now, I'm going to be using, because I'm feeling this new moon energy. I know it's timeless. It could be a new moon when you see this in the future. Someone is feeling very ungrounded. Because some sort of relationship it's like failing to launch or something. And there's something here why they're feeling unsafe. Because it's not coming to fruition. Now it's romance. And this person is very prideful. Like, this person is has a lot of like kind of pride to like get in the way of having this kind of work out, I guess. Having this kind of come into, this could be just, maybe someone's not wanting to get back into the field or some shit. This could be someone who is afraid of dating, or someone who is like kind of like independent or something, or it's something where you're someone feels like they're better off alone or some shit. I'm not too sure who this is. This could be someone that like you come across in the future, where they have like issues of like safety in relationships, and pride might be something that prevents them from being able to like go into something. It's North Node energy, so it's something that is like meant to be in their life. This could be like you or somebody that you are meeting. Yeah, it's like there's some sort of like fears that you have to work through, or that you're working through, or that you will have worked through by the time that this kind of comes in. I don't know if you're like looking for something that's like a high vibrational relationship. Ooh, it's gonna come. Yeah, you're projecting some stuff into your relationship. Third party energy. Like something's gonna come crashing down, and like they're gonna have like somebody else on the side or something. It's almost like it's related to like some sort of like base thing where you don't feel like you, like almost like you don't feel good enough or something. It could, and it's tied into this feelings of safety. So I might be picking up on some sort of like trauma with relationships, where you weren't safe in your relationships. This could be like something that you're either raised in, or this could be something that you experienced like as in an abusive situation. kind of serious. It's given shadow work. With the Scorpio here, the new moon in Scorpio, it's like something, it's like you have to transmute your this energy of the past into something better. It's like you take a bad thing and it's like you turn it good, or like this is possibly like something that you already do. And there's something to do with like maybe you feel like you have to protect yourself also, and like so like you might be guarding yourself against being able to kind of like really be in this like secure, safe place in your life. It's like something always pulling you back to this like kind of like chaos. It's almost like it's just like a really volatile energy. And it's like something, it's like internal, because it's a projection as well. And what was that gift? Is there somebody here who gave you something? This could be a lesson that they gave you. This could be somebody, this is like a heartless person. This is like someone who is very like cold and shut off from their heart space. Like this person doesn't actually like give a fuck about anybody, and they're extremely emotionally volatile, and they could have given you some sort of like viewpoint too, like framed as advice. There's something here that they're trying to do to keep you, it's like fake advice. It's like maybe this person likes to kind of try to look like they're helping when they're not. They could have said stuff to you or like given you like some sort of weird teachings or some shit. And it's like you close the cycle with this person, but they were trying to make it so that the cycle is closed, and it's like you're closed off to like opportunities and having things work out. This person could have been putting stuff into your head to like make you project like failure, like almost like that you're not gonna have like things work out, or maybe like you don't have any like gifts or anything, or like maybe you don't have any like this person could have just like been gaslighting, is what I'm getting, like a gaslighter, like could be a feminine or like it's a feminine energy, but could be a male as well, or a female. And it's like extremely emotionally manipulative. And it's so that you would stay in this cycle of self-sabotage. It's almost like they kind of like put it in your head that you weren't going to amount to shit. So you might as well like not even try or some shit. Like they try to like, it's almost like there's some sort of subtlety to it, and then there's also like an abrasiveness. So they could have been subtly trying to like create this belief, or they could have been also doing it very like, I heard vulgarly. Like this person could have been vulgar. Like there's different stories I'm picking up on of this energy person. This person knew something about you. Oh, that you were divine. Yeah, this person could see your divinity. This person could have like their own like spiritual gifts or whatever, and they could sense that you had like some sort of like divine path and divine protection also. So it's like they kind of had to like put things into your head to make you kind of feel like you weren't. It's like a gaslighting, but like gaslighting your whole sense of self. This person tried to destabilize your sense of self. So I'm getting a lot of abuse from this person. And then it's like this is all about you having a relationship also, and creating safety like in your life, and feeling safe and feeling secure in who you are, without allowing it to kind of be like narcissistic. It's like almost like self-esteem and it's like self-esteem is one thing, and then there's something else where it is just like ego or whatever, like where ego is like kind of like protective, but like having like a healthy self-esteem or a healthy sense of self is like kind of like you kind of just know who you are, and like you feel good about yourself and like what you stand for, and like that you make good decisions for yourself. And I think that this person was trying to like impact you so that you're kind of more running with your ego, like kind of like where you have to protect yourself. And there's some sort of like self-sabotage here too, where it's like you self-sabotage based off of ego. Okay. This person could have been trying to like make you feel like you like so like depressed, and I'm getting like I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, suicidal. Like this person could have been like driving you to kind of like feel like a lot of ways about yourself when it comes to like your life, and like how they tried to like make you feel about yourself and your life. Yeah, and that was like basically someone doing that to you, like betrayal. And that's so you would never actually it's like something you would do to yourself, basically, to kind of put you in like a lower vibration. Like this person kind of counts on you to lower your own vibration. And then I guess you might have been meeting people who are on a lower vibration as well, because you are what you attract, right? So like this person could have been trying to keep you stuck in this cycle of fear so that you aren't able to like ascend and meet somebody who would be, it's like this is like giving like trauma, like healing trauma. It's like so you wouldn't be able to like meet somebody who is like a safe prospect basically. Or like if you do meet it's like something to do with safety, not being familiar as well, like kind of feeling like on edge when you're kind of experiencing what safety is. So like almost like you would just kind of, it's like a unknown territory or something. So this could have been like a very volatile relationship with this person. I'm getting that this is like somebody that you might have grown up around. Confirmation. Yeah, this is somebody who you grew up with. Could be a sibling or a parental figure, aunt, grandmother, somebody who was just like abusive. This person was a high priestess. Yeah, and then they like to block you with this energy. It's like, it's not even like, I'm not getting spells, I'm getting like manipulation. Like they like to just try to like manipulate your energy with their words. Yeah, it's like you could be in a good place right now, but it's like there's a lot of like anxiety related to safety. Exactly. It's like you could be in a safe place, but because of all of this old like chaos energy, like all this chaotic energy, it could just seem like very unfamiliar territory, and then that could make you feel like, oh, there's something coming or some shit. Like maybe this person just like created a lot of tower moments in your life and like instabilities, and like this person does gossip a lot. Like this person did talk a lot of shit about you as well, and that's just because they don't feel good enough themselves. And they didn't actually want you to like kind of have these gifts of like source, like I guess it's like abundance of having things work out, having like a good mindset towards your life and like forward movement. It's like they just wanted to create like just a block so that you're stuck in like this energy, and it's like you just hold on to all like the pain and all the hurt and stuff, and it's like almost like you push the good things away because of ego and protection. So like this is somebody who was like you could have been raised by a narcissist, or you could have been raised around narcissists, and there are some things that you might have picked up from that. It's a traumatic experience for sure, so that also creates a lot of coping mechanisms, and they're not always the healthiest. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, is like you have some unhealthy had some unhealthy coping mechanisms that you need to heal from. And it's just right now it is very fear-based or whatever. It's like almost like you feel like you're I guess like imposter syndrome or some shit, or there's like something that you're gonna do to fuck up your life, fuck up your entire life, or like you're not actually like as good as you say you are, or there's gonna be a tower moment that comes and fucks everything up, and like nothing is gonna like ever be quite right. Like you're never gonna have like this security, this stability or whatever, but it's like you're actually like really close to being in your north node as like your destiny point. And that is actually part of the reason why you're not feeling where you might be feeling like anxious as well. You might be feeling it's just like a lot of like overthinking possibly. And you might be scared to kind of go into this direction, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're like planning to do, that's like kind of like new or whatever. It could be relationship wise, like this could be something like marriage or something, or like a new like form of commitment or some shit. It could be related to family. It could be related to work, or like career, school, whatever. It's definitely a sign to kind of allow yourself to branch off into this like new direction, because it's something that like you're supposed to be doing. And it's like you can't really get cold feet when it comes to creating the life that you are meant to have. Is there anything else, Spirit? I'm just gonna do a short reading. It's just gonna be a shorty. Yeah, it's like you're allowing your thoughts to kind of keep you from taking the initiative to move into this thing, whatever it is. It's like you possibly think that there's gonna be like, it's like you're projecting fail into your own life. It's like, stop it. You're good. You're good. And it might be you might be killing your own vibe, like towards the things that you want to do, and you kind of might be boxing yourself in here due to this like past trauma. This is like something like I'm getting like healing from narcissistic abuse. Like usually if you end up dating a narcissist, it's like you kind of have to go look into the root of that trauma, and like how you ended up in like being in a situation where you're in a relationship with a narcissist and giving to a narcissist. And it's like, because it's extremely one-sided and codependent, and that usually stems from childhood attachment issues and a lot of trauma. So this is like a long process of healing, which is like, you've come a long way is what I'm seeing, because you're actually like stable now. Like you're stable, like secure in who you are and like your spot. But it's almost like you're overthinking about like what you need to be doing right now. It's like almost like you don't really trust yourself after all of this self-sabotage, after all of these mistakes. But like mistakes are meant to be made. Like you would not know as much as you do if you didn't like fuck up, you know. You wouldn't have any like experience to learn from if you didn't make mistakes. It's like even when you're like learning in school, it's like you're gonna like you know, you're gonna flunk a few tests or whatever, you're gonna get some bad grades or whatever, but that's just so you can strengthen your skill set. Like that's basically all it is. It's just like honing your skills, honing your direction, your motivation, whatever. Like just, you know, just getting better. Yeah, mastery. Thank you, Spirit. It's just like learning mastery of self. And then I think that's whatever you're working on, it's like you put a lot of time and effort into seeing a good return on your energy and time. And it's like, it is going to pay off in the long run. You just have to kind of like believe that what you're doing is the right thing, and like you're invested in the right things, as long as you are invested in the right things, you know. Like, you don't want to be like, I'm not talking to no witches or warlocks or like fucking like karmics about like, yeah, cast that spell, like fucking bind that bitch. But no, I'm not talking to that, like, about that kind of stuff, obviously. But maybe why did that come through? Yeah, you're protected. You got angelic protection here. So it's like you're being protected so that you can like hone your skills, so that you can complete some sort of like mastery of, I don't know if it's like a project or if it's just like having a clearer mind. It's like you might need to meditate. You might need to do some like sort of like astral work or some shit. Maybe that's what you need to do in order to get this like kind of clarity and see the it's like almost like you got to see this as a past energy, like all of these things, like even this person, it's like none of this stuff can really hurt you. Even this like past time of like unsafe, like this feeling of like love is like something there that's meant to hurt you and like hurt, like just like create chaos in your life and like a lot of pain. But like what you are building towards is a lot more substantial and a lot more stable, like especially with the Eight of Pentacles here, and then the past energy is this Three of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like it's a lot very different energy than what you have started out with, and it's something that you've created for yourself. It's not like you're creating it for this person. This person is like gonna be in that energy because that's all they're creating, and that's all they're able to create at the time of this reading. And that's like basically their life now. Like their life is their life, your life is your life. You branched off to go to build this life. You close that cycle with this person so that you could build this life, and then this eventually leads to having things work out, to having a long-term stability. And it could just be like comfort, safety, wellness, like holistic wellness, like in all like 4 dimensions of the self. That's the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. So just having all that like kind of come together into like feeling good, like not having something to fix. Yeah, so you're not, if it's like this family that you grew up in, it's not the family that you're creating. It's like you're not investing into anything that is like toxic at this time. And if you were in the past, you're not doing that any longer. So it's like you kind of have to let that go and understand that you are doing the work and you're creating like you're making adjustments as you need to in order to do this mastery. And yeah, you do have angelic protection here while you do it, because there's something here where it's like you probably need it. Just because this energy in the past is extremely volatile. This is possibly some sort of like intergenerational things that are being cleared out through this work that you're doing. So yeah, you're gonna have that protection so that you can like have peace and safety. It's just like you kind of have to allow yourself to feel that way. It's like you have to kind of like be it's like a lot of fears. It's a lot of shadow work. What else, Spirit? I'm gonna close this after this. What else? And that's that. That's the truth. That's it. Yeah, it's all about your choices. It's like your choices and action. You're making the right choices, and it's like you may not know what's coming around the corner or whatever, but you just have to learn to trust yourself and trust that you are making the right decisions for yourself, and that you're capable of making the right decisions from yourself. And if you don't make the right decisions for yourself, then you're capable of learning from those experiences and applying them to the next time that lesson comes around. It's not the end of the world. It's not a tower moment. It's just healing from a lot of chaos. This is like a lot of disharmony, a lot of discontent, a lot of trials and like tribulations and distortions. And like you could be healing from like poverty as well. Like this could be something that like you grew up with, like poverty or something. Like someone was trying to keep you like so down that you were not able to rise up out of feeling broken and down and out. And like this is like destroyed. This is like a destructive energy. And it's like a lot of these things that were created were also co-created by you, but it's like you have to also let that go, that you're making the decisions right now, and that you're able to see things a lot more clearly than you were in the past. And then I guess part of your destiny is also to know truth. So this is like universal truth. This is like getting like downloads from the universe. Is like connecting with source and like having your intuition like kind of like on point, and being able to see things a lot more clearly. But yeah, it's like you keep looking. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, you gotta stop, I guess, stop paying attention to what's going on over in karmic land. Yeah, true. And like, I know it's hard when karmic land is so loud, but it's like you kind of, you just focus on this, whatever you're working on. It's like it could be a hobby, it could be a skill. I'm not too sure about what it is. It's just, it could be just like working on yourself too, like healing and whatnot. It could be just like, it could be just improving yourself, like self-improvement, mastering yourself, just like knowing, just like aligning with your higher self. Yeah, and then this person might reach out to you as you're doing this too. Like they might be wanting to reach out to you. They might see you kind of working on yourself and stuff, and they might want to reconnect. Throat chakra, kind of, they might try to block your throat chakra or something, or get you to like stop networking, stop connecting, stop speaking out about stuff. And they might try to be like painting a pretty picture of the past or something. It's yeah, they want to, okay, that's the binding energy I picked up on earlier. So they might want to try to get you stuck and like unable to see truth about this situation. I would just ignore them. Like, I would not really talk to this people or this person anymore. Just for the simple fact of like what they've been doing and like what they've been trying to do, and like the fact that they're still in this like this very extremely karmic energy, and they're still not they still don't care. Like, they have not a care in the world. And this card is here, so the world card is here. The cycle is closed. It's like they may not feel like it is, they may feel like they have unfinished business, but as far as source is concerned, it's like you closed out that cycle, that karmic cycle. You learned the lesson that you needed to learn, and you don't need to mingle or interact with this energy again. Yeah, it's like this person, it's like, yeah, they might project third parties. Like, you might be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't even want like anyone else but you. So you kind of need to like start seeing like more clearly, like if that's like some sort of like wound that you need to heal, or some sort of trauma that you need to heal there, that you're going to be in a third party or something, or that there's anything of that kind of nature. It's like you kind of have to like see more, use your discernment, of course, but you don't want to be projecting that into your reality. It's almost like you might create a false reality or some shit. Not that, or like manifest it, or it's just something that you don't really want to have like at the back of your mind. And then that's kind of like something that could possibly cloud like your relationships moving forward, or your relationship moving forward. Like, you don't want to be thinking of the things that you don't want. Yeah, it's all like thinking. It's all like a possibility. It's like you don't want to drag down your energy with like this possibility of this thing coming into the mix, or like some imaginary person that's like coming to get you and like take away your person or some shit. Yeah, it's like it's a lot of imagining that the person that you end up with could be someone who feels good putting you down and like lowering you like energetically, like draining you, putting you like, it's almost like you feel like there's a possibility where you're gonna get stuck being with somebody, possibly married to somebody who is just happy treating you like garbage. It's like once the things are done or whatever, the vows are exchanged, it's almost like you worry about that being something that is a possibility, that they're gonna just like turn around and start treating you like garbage. Maybe like that's kind of like how narcissistic abuse is. It's like the love bombing and stuff, and then all of a sudden they turn around and treat you like garbage. So it's just a narcissistic wound that you have to heal. And a lot of that comes with having like boundaries, setting clear boundaries, and not allowing yourself to kind of fall into like codependent dynamics, having more of like a synergy kind of relationship where you're able to kind of both be like clear-headed about things and not allow like these old karmic distortions cloud your judgment. Because this could be this could very well be a past situation that is still like pulling on your energy, so that could be something that is triggering as well. But you should also like practice a lot of mindfulness with like what your current situation is now, as like understanding that like your experience is different and what you're experiencing now versus what you experienced then, I guess. And yeah, it's just like a baggage that you need to release. It's like you don't want to carry your baggage along with you. It's heavy and blah, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Cuz you needed a lot of strength to not rekindle your relationship to this karmic family, like to these karmic energies. And it's like you did it. It's like like there was a lot of things that were revealed in order to help you, give you strength to not I heard like there's downloads and stuff. Like you got a lot of like information, and then you also had a lot of intuition coming in, like probably some like psychic gifts is what I'm getting. It was like, or you were able to like kind of like tap into that, like tune into like your own psychic abilities. You could have started working with the moon or something too as well. Like this is like something that like put you in a more like seeing things the way that they like you need to see in order to not go back to this karmic family. Like because it's like I'm not sure that they're learning, or I'm not sure if they're gonna learn or any of that stuff. It's just something that they have to it's like it's like you have to part ways, basically. It's like you have to part ways so that you can be step into your north node, like be walking into your destiny. And then you might want to look at your birth chart as well and look and see what is your north node, because it's going to be different for everybody, but it's in your birth chart. And then any squares, that's like your opposition, that's like the energy that is going to be coming and trying to like take you away from that, or like trying to like put you out of that energy. Is that all? Yeah, they're like, it was done a long time ago. But yeah, it's just shadow work. Yeah, don't be scared to do anything new. Yeah, someone maybe like trying to like cloak or like hide in your energy or some shit. Just rebuke it, cleanse your energy, send it back. They're not able to come towards you. Like you have angelic protection. You just have to like believe that is it's like super protective, I guess. You gotta believe in it. You gotta not just only believe in it, but just like kind of trust it. Trust that source is guiding you and protecting you and ensuring that you're able to go into this new phase of your life. It's just you have to kind of get over your own fears and yeah, see clearly about how, like where you were and how far you've come. It's almost like you have to just mindfulness. Look up mindfulness activities. Maybe do some journaling or like prompts to kind of get that get that out. Like, it's almost like you have to like release this energy like any way you can. So maybe some journaling or whatever. You don't have to have a book or anything. You just do it on your notes app or whatever, you know. But yeah, that's all for now, and I will see you again another time. Oh yeah, and if you want to get a reading, then the link is in the description box below. Bye.